Day by day UTV is aggressively used to make the work easier. Yes, UTV is a great replacement for all the heavy usage, as earlier people needed to hire workers for lifting heavy loads or for farming purposes. Nowadays, a UTV is sufficient for handling the farm, adventure, passing unpaved roads, muddy roads, and rough terrain. But there is a great usage of the UTV gear under different circumstances. So, do you know when to drive UTV in high or low gear? Generally, a UTV must be driven on low gear while lifting heavy loads or pushing through rough terrain. Pulling the heavy loads in the high gear may damage the clutch plate of the vehicle and may cost you huge money in replacement. So, it is always recommended to use low gear in your UTV while operating with heavy loads, climbing uphill, and passing through unpaved roads. Yes, you can use the high gears of the vehicles when your roads are smooth and you need to accelerate your vehicles. But always remember, working on the low gears is best suited for the UTV. Everyone should keep this rule in their mind about the UTV gear. The lower the UTV gear, the more the power will be in your hand. As you turns into the higher gears, it results in moving your engine faster, resulting in delivery of less power during the heavy workload. This method applies to both the manual and automatic transmission UTV. Shifting high gears is finer while moving to higher acceleration. It is also true that working on the high gears or low gears means moving the UTV motor slowly or fastly. As you accelerate the UTV at high RPM, it puts unnecessary strain on the UTV engine or motor, which may also hamper the overall potential of UTV. There may be a slight decrease in the UTV power and performance by accelerating too high. Changing your gears according to the need is very necessary to avoid any strain on the UTV motor. This activity will keep your UTV motor well and deliver high power when needed. Before getting into our video, please subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. It means a lot to us. And if you are interested in reading such insightful content about UTV, visit our website www.offroadingutv.com. Link is given in the description. Let's back to the video. How to use UTV gear ratio calculators for better results? It is very simple to get the UTV gear ratio. You can just simply divide the rear sprocket teeth by the front sprocket teeth. The examples can be stated as 40-12 is equal to 3.33. This is the gear ratio. There are some factors to determine the gear ratio of UTV. First is gear down. Users can easily down their gears by installing a larger sprocket or smaller sprocket. It increases your gear ratio number and also enhances acceleration but decreases speed. Second is gear up. Users can easily up their gears by installing a smaller sprocket or a larger sprocket having more teeth. It results in a decrease in the gear ratio number and also an increase in the top speed. Third is tire size. The size of the tire also plays an important role in final gear ratio calculation. The tire result in the rotation of high or low as per the sprocket rotation. Another calculation you can use to get a better idea of gear ratio is to divide the front sprocket teeth by the rear sprocket teeth and then multiply the tire height in inches. Which gear to use when? UTV terrain and driving conditions. If you are an UTV owner, then it is very important to know when you should use high or low gears. When we talk about the low gears, facilitate you with more grunt and torque, while high gears in a UTV facilitate you moving faster. If you don't want to go fast, you should use low gears, but when you desire more speed, shift your UTV to the high gears. Let's know which gears to use in different circumstances. The answer to the query is a little complicated as it relies on the user's driving experience too. It means the drivers of the UTV must be familiar with the UTV riding in low and high gear. You need to select the right gear according to the need. Generally, it is recommended to use low gears while carrying heavy loads traveling at the speed of 7 miles per hour. High gear is made for the hard-packed and smooth surface, resulting in running your UTV at a higher speed. There are two versions of UTV available in the market based on the transmission. First is manual and automatic. The market has a different variety of UTV posing manual and automatic transmissions. Both types of UTV have access to gears. Suppose, if you are driving a manual UTV, then you have to work on changing the gears as long as you go. You have to put low gears manually in your UTV while going at a slower speed or carrying a heavy load, but you have to end up in the higher gears as you desire to move faster. Second is time to use high gear. Most of the UTV drivers prefer to use high gears all the time, but they don't know how it can impact the UTV engine. Always playing with the high gears puts lots of strain on the UTV engine and may also ruin your UTV. People start shifting high gears when they are planning to take their UTV for road work. That is for the video. Thank you for watching this. And do not forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. The website link is given in the description. Please go and check the full article.